What is up, Cahir Club, and a warm welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody has been having a wonderful, has had a wonderful week. It is Friday. It is the end of the week. The week is over. You can go home now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that great? Isn't that exciting? I hope you're all excited about some Friday fun, because that's what we are in for, is some Friday fun. Today we are back with Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures, where of course we do a little gauntlet of Pokemon, and once we get to the end, we fight a legendary, specifically Necrozma. I want a shiny Necrozma from this. And yeah, that shiny legendary, that legendary can be shiny. There's a 1 in 100 chance that any of the Pokemon can be shiny, which is decently high. We've got unlucky so far. But hello, Brugger, and hello, Mr. Me as well. Finally time. Indeed it is, it is. I know you've been looking forward to this one. Alright, I think we're dawdling at this point. Let's hop into things. Let's get on into the game. And start some Dynamax adventures. Let me just pull up everything needed. Alright, there we go. Well, let's hop right into it. I'm connected to the internet. I have Necrozma locked and loaded. I'd love to save my adventure so far. And I want to set a link code as 2. All zeros, then 2. You'll be ready in a sec. Fair enough. I will wait a sec then. A millisec, perhaps. Just to make sure the time doesn't run out, and maybe just to give other people a moment to show up if they wish to join today. They wish to hop on in on the Dynamax Adventures action. That's right, it's action. Alright, yeah. Obviously looking for Necrozma, as I said. Necrozma is cool. I like Necrozma. Honestly, I have a soft spot for all the Pokemon that confuse. IMO. IMHO. Kyurem, I think, is very cool. I do have a shiny Kyurem as well. And also, I do quite like Calyrex. I know Calyrex is, a lot of people hold mixed opinion on Calyrex as, like, a Pokemon. And I know its fusion mechanic isn't technically a fusion as such, but, it's still, like, 2 Pokemon uniting as one. And I think that's a very, like, cool trait for a Pokemon to have, to be like, oh, it's horse and rider. That kicks ass. Rob, hello, how goes it? We are doing Dynamax Adventures again today. Dual hunting Poipole and Necrozma, hell yeah, best of luck. Hopefully you can pick up one or the other. Or both. Both is still an option. I don't know why I just kind of didn't mention it as one. But obviously both as an option is still an option. We'll try and jump in before the timer. Understandable. There's just over a minute left. Hopefully everyone can pick up a shiny. Again, it's 1 in 100. Not sure how many of these streams I've done, though. Because it's been a handful, and I've gotten 1 Machoke. But I don't really know how many I get through in a stream. So I'm not sure, like, how I'm doing compared to odds, you know? Because obviously, like, okay, unless I'm mistaken, the odds for a shiny in these are 1 in 100. And we get 4 Pokemon each time, so that's 4 in 100, right? Which... oh, no, Rob has made it in time. Yeah, 4 in 100, which is 1 in 25. Maths, I'm a genius, really. 1 in 25 if you catch all 4. Yeah, exactly. And I tend to catch all 4. I think that is the exciting way to do it, you know? Okay, so Necrozma, Beware has payback. The Mimikyu was like immediately after. I guess we'll have to hope for some good Pokemon in the actual dens. But I guess we'll find out the hard way whether we get any or not. Why did Sean choose Carkol? To be fair, I almost chose Carkol. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real. Okay, we got 2 dark types off the bat. A Rocket Psychic, then 2 bug. Okay, I'd say we go right? I think right is the way to go. Right is Absol, which is cool. And also, there are 2 bug types to the right as well, so... You'll keep your Mimikyu? Hell yeah, Mimikyu seems like a good bet. Hopefully the shinies bless us today. Indeed, indeed. Alright. Need Absol for the living next? Hell yeah. Absol is a nice shiny, to be fair. Alright. It's a shame Absol didn't get like a G-Max form that kind of like was reminiscent of his Mega, because Absol has a cool Mega. I don't have any fighting attacks. Okay, so Giga Impact's max move does 150. But Giga Impact does 150. You're weak to this? Doesn't Fairy resist Dark? Or is Dark just weak to Fairy? Alright. Fire Blast. Disguise. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. I hope I've asked about your week as well, Rob. I hope your week has also gone well. We are doing Dynamax Adventures again today. Looking for some shinies. Do love a good Dynamax Adventure. Oh, Carkol had Reflect. I see. That's actually kind of peak. In the grand scheme of things. Reflect. Oh, I forgot Absol has Pressure. We might want to take the Berry route. The Berry route might be the ideal one here. Because, Alright. We've been waiting to start the Poipole hunt for almost 2 weeks. What was, were you waiting for, like, the Dynamax Adventure to, like, do them alongside it then? Mango, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. I hope your week has gone well. It's over. I hope your week has gone well. I tapped the cat and she oh wait, no, that was a good moan. She has turned around. Not bad, was off today, she had a migraine, but doing better now. I'm finally done 100% with Final Fantasy VII. Hell yeah, that's hype. Yeah, that's very cool. Alright, dive ball as per usual. But yeah, things are pretty solid in this corner. Had another chill day. You just took a while to get to this point in the game. Oh, right, of course you were replaying it. I hope you were enjoying it. I hope you've enjoyed your Alolan revisit. Haven't done much, so good, you suppose. That's understandable, Yeah, no, mine was, more or less the same. I'm going to say I want to swap, but Rob, if you do want to fight me for this, I do not mind. Okay. Although we are going for a bug type, right? Okay, I'd say we go this way. For the berries, and to make sure we get... What was it called? The bug types. Yeah, I think we wouldn't be getting a bug type if we went left anyway. It's a lot better than you remembered. Yes, I'm glad you feel that way. Yeah, I think Gen 7 is probably my favorite gen. I feel like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, IMO, are disliked less for the quality of the game and more because they were released the year after Sun and Moon. And on the 3DS as well. I think if they weren't released the year after, or mayhaps were released on the Switch, they would have had a lot better of a reception. Alright. Electabuzz is fine for now? Hell yeah. Alright. So this is where they go and they fall off the treadmill. Exactly, yeah, this is hell, actually. That's where we are right now. Is hell. So yikes. Yikes. Alright. And Psychic Terrain as well. No priority moves anymore. Sorry, lads. No, you like your priority. Marshmelly, Marshmelly. Alright. Who knows? Maybe Musharna will be the shiny. Musharna's shiny is yellow, right? I think it's yellow. Alright. Pokemon numero dos defeated. Let's get that into the die ball. Shwink. Alright. Whoop. Ooh. Oh, I forget it doesn't do it multiple times. I forget it's just like a once before it catches. Which, probably good. The rest of the animation is pretty long. I'm good without Musharna. Even Sean is good without Musharna. Also needless for the Living Dex. Ooh. Okay, we got Galvantula and Centiskorch. But you have an item, so that's my thought. I'm now realizing we could have gotten a Malamar from going on the left path, but we also could have got berries, I'm now realizing, but no, I think an item is the best bet. Wise Glasses, obviously, is the best. Life Orb. Life Orb Absol seems like an easy choice there, I'll be honest. To be fair, a Bug type might not be the best matchup for me right now. Or Rob, actually. But I guess we will find that out the hard way. Alright. Oh, I have Fire Blast though, so it's fine. You need something else, so you'll try and swap. Sounds good. Okay, we know he has Thunder. Not sure how useful that knowledge will be, but we know it. Alright, Life Orb might be a little bit yikesy, you know? Especially with it doing bad damage. Maybe I should have gone for the leftovers. I shouldn't have gone for the leftovers, because I doubt Necrozma will have all that much. Alright. Wait, what's you got, Rob? I'm looking forward to Musharna appearing in, like, later games when the mist actually looks like mist. Because right now I feel like I could grab that, you know? I feel like I could just grab the plume, you know? Just yoink it. I feel like it would be soft, but I feel like I could just grab it with my hands. Go grab. Exactly. Crab? No! I'm not a crab. I'm not a crab. I'm not a crab at all. I'm a tiger, not a crab. Carcinization will not get me. It will not. I get it's like all the rage these days to be a crab, but me? Nah. Surprised it waited so long to use that, but I'm not complaining. Alright. Hopefully... No need to hope. It did. That is what happened. Okay. Let's yoink the Galvantula. Donk donk donk. Donk donk. Alright. And now let's take a drink. Do 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 do. All right. A Pokemon beginning with G. It's like a special reunion episode. It is. It's a shame I've not used an Absol or a Beware. Thumbint next, exactly. You see, that's the thing. I modded the game. This isn't an Necrozma anymore. That's right. We're fighting a Sea King. Alright. Well, I think Skarmory would be the better fit because, Marshall's gone. Galvantula died. Oh, I can't Dynamax this time. Galvantula died. So, Thunk. Oh no, it's automatizing. It became nimble. Alright. I wonder... No, they must have. Ultra Necrozma must have been designed first, right? I don't know why I'm asking. I feel like the answer is like a clear yes. I just find it interesting that they went into... We went into Sun and Moon. And probably already had Ultra Necrozma. Dorsalfin, you also think yes. I'm glad you agree with me on this one, with your vast Pokemon knowledge. I hope your week has gone well. Ah yes, Necrozma representing Mario Kart Monday. Exactly. Exactly that. Alright. Shoink. One more hit, and this guy goes. Alright. Oh yeah, no, they don't shield. I thought it was going to shield then. In my head I was like, oh no, it's going to shield, but it didn't shield. They don't shield. Alright. Alright. I do remember, like, pre-Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, I do remember pre-Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon people pointing out Necrozma had a dragon's head as, like, a torso. Which I find very interesting. Like, it was definitely decipherable, like, where things were going. Although I find it interesting that Necrozma's face is the prism that kind of slots into the heads of Solgaleo and Lunala. Right. let's see what we got. Shiny time, hopefully, hopefully. Oh, the legendaries it shakes 3 times for, interesting. Obviously, it's an 100% catch rate, so it doesn't need to, but... Alright, what we got? We got Absol, we got Mushana, we got Galvantula, and we got Necrozma, and none of them are shiny, except maybe Galvantula. Galvantula's not shiny. Alright. Galvantula's shiny is very similar. I feel like I'd be able to tell, but, better safe than sorry, as they say. Oh yes, do keep a record. Alright. Let's go in again. No need to dawdle. Let's hop right back in. Alright. Code is 2 as per usual. If anybody else wishes to hop on in to some Dynamax adventures, just enter the code 00000002. That is 00000002. Not to be confused with O2. The phone provider. Alright. That's already up. So the code is just 00000000. No. The code is 00000002. Cryogonal! No. The code isn't 000000000000. The code is 00000002. Right. Can't really see what we got. There's a Grimmsnarl on the left. Other than that, there's a bug type on the right. Okay, that's a Mantine. I'm going to say Grimmsnarl. That's what we're going to want to go for, right? I am HO. Alright. Which is more of the G. More of the sword with only Gs. I mean, it's not actually. This is a Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Which ours was not. Okay. Alright, I can Dynamax this turn. I'm going to Dynamax. It's only 4 more days till Pokemon Day, which is pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. Not too much longer to know what the slate for this year is. The lineup. Does Gmax Cryogonal seem small? Or is it just because Gmax Grimmsnarl is tall? Alright. What happens on Pokemon Day? There is a video that'll tell us what's new for Pokemon in the coming year. You want a Gen 2 game? That's fair. I think it would be cool to get a Gen 2 game. Like, I think Gen 2 remakes are more likely than Gen 5 remakes at this point. At the current stage we are at right now, I think we are more likely to get Gen 2 than 5. But honestly, I'd be fine with just a spin-off. You know? Who knows, maybe we would get Gen 2. With online and stuff shutting down. It might be the best time for Game Freak to pop out the, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, virtual console stuff. Right. You want Gen 2 games but Pokemon from every gen in the game? I'd honestly be surprised if we quite got that much. It'd be interesting, but I feel like we'll be lucky if we get new evolutions, like the Dunsparce and Glaceon and Neon Mega, if we get Gen 2 remakes again. A game is supposed to come out today, but the creator and the person who was supposed to release the game was hospitalized right before the game was meant to come out. Oh shit, that's not good at all. I hope they're alright. I hope that there was nothing too serious. Oh wait, we can actually look up. I didn't realize that. Vileplume and Flygon items. This might be bad for you. It might be. That's a fair point. I hope you have the bright powder like I do. I'm gonna go with the bright powder, I think. Hope we get the shiny, it's so good. I would be very down for a shiny Grapploct. Which is the first not dead Pokemon from past runs we've run into, coincidentally enough. No, normal gem, going out swinging. Understandable. I find it funny how they only kept the normal gem. Like, why just that? I've got no fairy move on Grimmsnarl. It's just very funny to me. Like, the gems are an interesting mechanic. And honestly, like, it would have made sense for them to be present in Gen 6. Because it would have given other Pokemon a thing to have to do without having to Mega Evolve, which would have been cool, you know? Like, I think that would have been a very interesting, like, feature if they, ended up introducing... if they ended up keeping gems in Gen 6. But, what was it called? What words am I looking for? It makes sense that Gen 7 wouldn't have it because, like, Z moves are kind of better gems in a lot of ways. Gen 8 would have been funny for Dynamax gems, you know? And then Gen 9, I guess Terrestrialization is kind of like, has the opportunity to be a permanent gem. Because obviously it boosts the power to 200% when you share the type. Who's next shiny? Dynamax after Necrozma? No idea. I think I'd rather cross that bridge when we get to it. Because there's no real guarantee we will anytime soon. Bluntly put. Dude, that went hard. That didn't. That went very soft, actually. Starting to think Grapploct might have been not a good choice, but hindsight is 50-50. Oh, I can Dynamax this turn, that's fun. Okay, no, I can figure this out. Plus 50, plus 15, plus 65, 195, divided by 2, more or less 100 damage, versus, not that. Okay. Right. Grapplocked is not beating the why is no water type allegations. I mean, it does, but it's not when it uses muddy water. Alright. Kill! Oh wait, this is Dark Pulse, not... Why does this Grimmsnarl have Power Up Punch and Dark Pulse? For me. That's a bit mean. That's a bit nasty. Okay. On the bright side, this guy should probably die this turn. On the dark side, I am almost dead. So, let's hope the next fight goes well. Alright. Grapplocked, Grapple-got. Grapple-gocked. Alright. I'm good without Grapplocked, I think. Patricia seems to think Grapplocked is very necessary. Don't know why. Alright, we've got Vileplume, Combusken, and Flygon. My gut's saying Flygon. Fire does have the berries after it, which would be nice. Berries outweigh, fair enough. I just think that, Flygon would be better for Rob, was my one thought, really. Well, I guess maybe I should have asked Rob's opinion on using Flygon first. Alright. Last time, we fought a fighting type. It didn't go well. Let's hope it goes better this time. We're dealing a lot of damage to it. Okay, we were dealing a lot of damage to it. Never mind, we're continuing to deal a lot of damage to it. Alright. Alright. I need to brain more, you know. Need to do more braining. Alright. Oh yeah! The live action Avatar came out yesterday. I was like, initially kind of like, oh, this could be cool. Because I felt like they wouldn't step into like... They'd make sure it was good, right? You know, my train of thought was, they've already botched a live-action Avatar, so they know they need to, like, make it good this time around, so it doesn't become another laughingstock of the community. And then the creators pulled out. Then we heard all, like, the opinions from the writers. Then the, like, shit-ass effects started to become more and more clear. Like, I'm gonna be real. I've not seen a single frame of that show that I've gone, oh, that looks so cool at, you know? Like, it is all very, very, very green screened. You know? And then I saw Aang fly. And honestly, that's the bit that pisses me off the most. Like, it's such a nothing detail, I'll be real. Dominic, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. You did not realize they were still trying to make that happen. They were, and it's out now. But yeah, no. Then Aang flew. That seems like a nothing detail, but it says to me a lot about how much they care about the show's lore. Because in Legend of Korra, it is a big thing when an airbender can fly. You know? I'm pretty sure this is stated pretty soon after the character's introduced. For an airbender to be able to fly, they need to let go of all... They need to let go of all, like, attachment. Everything, like, linking them to, like, the mortal world. You know? The physical world. And if you've seen Korra, you fucking know how hard it is. And how cool it is when, like, it happens. Like, it's a big thing. It is a big thing. Airbenders can't fly. Airbenders can glide. They can use air currents. They cannot fly. For an airbender to fly, they must let go of all attachment to the physical world. That is something Aang cannot do. It's like half of his fucking thing, you know? Like, that monk in the swamp was like, remember, Aang, you've got to let go of, like, all connection to the physical world if you want to master the Avatar state. And Aang can't do it. And in fact, when he does manage to do it, he gets fucking murked immediately after. I guess I'm spoiling The Last Airbender, but not Korra, which is kind of funny. But yeah, like, there's a big reason why Aang cannot fly, and Cahir can. And it just feels very disrespectful to me. To the show's lore and mythology. To throw that detail away. You know? And, like, I don't know, there have been, like, loads of other criticisms I've seen being leveled at the show, and I've agreed with most of them, but that's, like, the biggest one to me that says this isn't a show... Well, no, okay. To be honest, the reason I wasn't going to watch the show for the first place was just the fucking shit-ass CGI. It did not look good, you know? Like, they were like, we're gonna make a live-action Avatar, and what they've managed to make is something that looks like horseshit. There's literally no reason for it to exist at this point, you know? Because, like, okay, so we're gonna make this animation, this animated show into live action, okay? Make it look good then. Like, there are so many breathtaking scenes in the Last Airbender animated, you know? Like, especially as the show gets on, the animation is, like, absolutely gorgeous in, like, pivotal scenes. So, to make a live-action series that looks crap. It looks crap. It looks artificial. You know? There is no immersion in that. Like, any scene I've seen of that show, I, like, just know I wouldn't be able to immerse myself in, because it looks so tacky and cheap. Jordan, hello, you got a new PC today? Hell yeah, that's very hype. You know, that's extremely exciting. I don't remember the magazine collection Built to Glory from Back to the Future by Eagle Moss. I do not at all, I'll be honest. But yeah, no, it just... Music is paused. It just rubs me the wrong way, like the remake. Like, at this point, you know? Like, it's another shitty live-action remake of Avatar The Last Airbender that fails to get why Avatar The Last Airbender is good in the first place. And, in general, is built on a fallacy of the idea that live-action is better, inherently better than animation, and children's shows aren't, and can't be good and enjoyed by adults. You know? I just feel like it's built upon a pyramid of absolutely business decisions I fundamentally disagree with to get to a show that I have genuinely, like, no interest in watching. There's nothing really all that good here, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go with War Turtle because it's cool, I guess. Fanhome launched a new magazine where you can build a 1:8 scale model of the Animus Batmobile. That is large, that seems. 1:8 seems rather large. That's interesting. Oh, Pionier's here. I heard someone on Discord asking a question which you never heard. I guess you didn't need to repeat it then, Brugger, right? Alright. Aim, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. To be fair, I feel like waterbenders being able to manipulate blood, I mean, that has actively been used in interesting ways, you know? Like in Korra and stuff. Like, medical uses, I feel like, must be there, you know? But, like, it's considered immoral, so they wouldn't be given it. But I think it would be interesting to see, like, what a character with, like, a disability could do with bloodbending. You haven't seen it, but Kim likes it? As in, the original or the remake? Thanks for helping out with David. No worries, I should have banned him when I realised he was a scammer. I entirely blanked on getting him out of the Discord. Who's David? He was like a scam guy who came in to stream a few weeks back. Basically there's this like big brand of scam going on at the moment, where someone will slide into your direct messages and be like, hey, can I interest you in art? And they're like, well, yeah, no, they'll like start off with like a hey thing, and then they pretty quickly like try to get you to commission them. But it becomes extremely clear extremely quickly from their portfolio that their art style is inconsistent, they're offering a wider range of like stuff than you'd expect, and in general are not carrying themselves like an artist at all. I don't actually... No, actually, I do now know what happens if you pay them for a product, because David showed off a product he'd made, and it was kind of comical, because like I was like, hey, can you like show me any evidence of you doing this stuff? In DMs with him, basically. And he sent me like, in comparison to like VTuber models and overlays and channel banners with like actual detailed art on, he sent me, like, an image of, like, the content creator's name in a font. In, like, a PowerPoint font with a Raichu PNG with a Luffy PNG hat on. I was like, yeah, this was the one I made. No, see, look, I have made things, and it's like, that's the example you think I'm gonna be convinced with? Anyway, a point being is, they're scammers. And if someone messages you asking for you to commission them, they're probably trying to scam you, and you should not respond to them. I'm gonna swap. I won't swap. I'll leave Rob with Taurus. Oh, I'm now realizing Drapion's like right here, and it's past berries as well. Was he in the YouTube stream? He was. Okay, yeah, no. That was the weird thing, was he came into a YouTube stream to try to do it, which surprised me. Because he was very clearly, like, actually interacting, like, with what was going on in the stream, rather than just being a bot. Which was surprising to me, because, it just seems like a lot more effort than they generally go through. I did ban him in the end, yes. And I banned him from the Discord as well, a bit late, because he already messaged AIM. About Me clearly says not to DM me about promos. I'm gonna be honest, AIM. If someone's trying to scam you, they're really not gonna read your fucking bio. they don't care. Like, you could, like, have anything in your bio. It doesn't matter. They're trying to scam you. They're not, like, a good person. High effort. Indeed, it surprised me. Honestly, I thought he was probably trying to scam me when he sent me his entire fucking portfolio through DMs on stream. Portfolio, in bracket, in quotations. Again, wildly inconsistent art style. And... yeah. A group of Bob Rabbits is called a Fluffle? Oh, I like that. Sorry, scammers just annoy me. Especially, like, when they're doing it like that. I don't know, I wonder, like... well, they're stealing art, first of all. That annoys me, you know. They're masquerading as an artist by using other people's art. Which I guess sounds familiar, actually, now that I think about it. Alright. But yeah, anybody do let me know if you get a DM from someone in the server trying to, like, scam you or anything, so I can block them. How much did he try to scam me for? I just didn't even let him. I do not know what he would have charged. But, what was it called? Alright. Anyway. Probably a stupid price. I wouldn't be surprised if it's cheaper than you'd expect it to be. Because he's trying to sell VTuber models and stuff. And, like... oh, Tyrantrum. Okay, Combustion. What is that middle one? What is that? I cannot tell. Did I say no to taking Drapion with me? I think I did. Why didn't no one pick the Drapion? Because I'm a fool and I spammed no. I apologize. I was not paying attention. Right. You must saw drawing looks so nice on your project. I saw in the Discord it did look very nice. It was cool. Well, what's it gonna be in the end? Alright, it's fine though, because we can just beat the Tyrantrum, and I can take Tyrantrum. I just need to not zone out this time. That's it for others, because Taurus is pretty good. Yeah, I'm aware Drapion is great for this. I didn't mean to say no. I just wasn't paying attention. No two ways about it, I was not focused. Alright. A shelf. Ooh, very nice. Maybe it has crunch, the Tyrantrum? Right. You need to be careful not to accidentally say no to Necrozma. As in, like, no to keeping Necrozma on, like, my radar so I can go back easily. Alright. It's kind of crazy that Peonia's Penny's sister. Like, it's a funky little detail. It's funny because Penny has the Eevee bag. Peonia actually has Pikachu earrings. I'm not sure if we'll get a look at them at all. But, she's got a bit of Pikachu motif. Which is interesting. Alright. Tyrantrum down. I'm going to actually take the Tyrantrum this time around instead of just leaving it. Okay. I hope next generation they go back to, like, having more characters from previous games. Because it felt like a missed beat to me to, it felt like a missed beat to me to not have any Unova characters actually appear in the Indigo Disc, you know? Like, imagine if, like, Sharon was, like, a teacher at Blueberry Academy. That would have been very cool. Or, like, older. Maybe even Cedric. That would have been an interesting one. I'd be interested to see how many people actually would recognize Cedric. Because as much as he is, like, a character with a presence in... As much as Cedric is a character with a presence in Black and White 2, he doesn't have a full portrait. He has to introduce himself with his surname included, then yes. Yeah, no, exactly. I just find it interesting how he's, like, a character with a presence in the games, but not a character I think most people would remember easily. It's actually so funny that a character from Unova appeared in Pokemon Legends Arceus a game set in the past, as in a character from Pokemon Black and White appeared in Legends Arceus, a game set in the past, in another region entirely, rather than the Indigo Disc, which was actively set in Unova. Like, obviously we did get characters related to Unovan characters, like Drayton, and what's it called, Lacey, but definitely remember him in the anime, but you're probably in the minority there. Yeah, I do not remember him in the anime. I remember him in general. I remember him as a character, but I don't remember him in the anime. I'm gonna look him up. Pokemon Cedric Juniper. I guess he does have official art. I like his pose in the official artwork. Alright. But yeah, I think that's why Black and White are also interesting games, because just because of, like, see Pikachu earrings. I don't know if you missed it at this point. I don't know, most games don't really have that kind of additional professor in that way. Like, what was it called? Red and Blue only have Oak. Gold and Silver have Elm and Oak. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald have Birch. Diamond and Pearl have Rowan and then have, like, a cameo from Oak in the end. Obviously, Black and White have, Juniper, and Bianca, so that's 3 whole professors in those games. X and Y only have Sycamore. And then Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have a bunch in Kukui, Samson Oak, Burnett, kind of Colorist. Danico, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. We are doing the, what's it called, Dynamax Adventures today. Looking for Shiny Necrozma. And I'm talking about Cedric Juniper. Professor Juniper's father. Who I think would have been funny if he were in the Blueberry Disc. Blueberry Disc, Indigo Disc. Blueberry Academy. Because I think it would have been funny to see how many people actually remembered him. Right. Doing homework? Understandable, best of luck. Yeah, no shinies here, sorry, I didn't really acknowledge it. Sorry I haven't been online. No, there's no need to apologise, dude, I'm not entitled to your time. Alright. Code 2 as per usual. I just quit out of it. Wow, I'm so smart. I don't even know how I managed that. Alright. Go on a sec. Playing portable, just going to grab a cable. Understandable. Best of luck with your cable grabbing. Let's try not to quit out this time. Yeah, Tyrantrum is very cool. It's surprising that it took till Gen 6 for us to get like a Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil. In fact, Pokemon in general, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think there's a T-Rex Pokemon before Tyrant and Tyrantrum. I guess it interests me that Tyrantrum and Aurorus, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Sauropod are, like, there in Gen 6. Because in terms of fossil Pokemon, those are the last 2 regular fossils. Because we didn't get any in Gen 7. In Gen 8, we got Dracozol, Octazol, Dracovish, and Dunkelvish. Or is it Arctovish? It was Arctovish, I'm just remembering the actual creature it's based on. Yeah, an Arctovish. Like, those four are interesting lads, because... What's it called? They're a new thing for fossils. Gen 6 fossils are definitely your favourites. I think I do like Gala the most, personally. I am HO. Big fan of the Gala fossils. Just because of how cool the concept is, and how it relates to, like, actual paleontological history. In reference to the fact that, when we first started figuring out dinosaurs existed, we... Got to go by. Fair enough, AIM. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Then Cradilly, what about Cradilly? I'm trying to get a train of thought out, and I will get it out, trust me. The other best fossil. Oh, fair. Gen 6 fossils, then Cradilly, I see. We are getting really shit starter groups. Oh shit, Persian. This is no easier of a choice. Yeah, no, obviously, like, oh yeah, back when we first figured out dinosaurs existed and were a thing, we started reconstructing them. But in doing the reconstructions, more Morpeko appears now, and no, I didn't pick it. Yeah, when we first started reconstructing... Okay, no immediate obvious answers. Clefable... Cannot tell. Jinx. Charmeleon. I'm going to go left, I think. Never mind. We are going right. To Rhyhorn. I guess there's more options, right? Welcome back. You still don't believe it. I'm sure they were not that crazy looking. Oh, it's Lara. As in, dinosaurs weren't that crazy looking? This is a horrible matchup for me. I am now realizing. Yep, nope, this is a absolutely dismal matchup for me. I'm just going to use Play Rough and not even Dynamax. I do not think it's worth my time. Well, if I were here alone, at least I could settle in the knowledge I'd defeat it in about 15 turns. Luckily, there are 2 water types here, though. Three water types? Did I say 3 water types? I meant 2 water types. 2 water types and a ground type. Oh, I'm now realizing that instead this might be a reference to... Yeah, no, of course we have 3. I forgot. Nidoqueen is a water type, you're right. As clearly shown in Pokemon the first movie, by the one trainer who had a team of Pokemon who were all water types, and Nidoqueen was there. Clearly showcasing Nidoqueen as a water type. Damage. Alright. I'm not sure I ever finished a sentence about fossils, but I feel like I don't need to all that much. The Gala fossils are my favourite. IMO. What's everyone else's favourite fossils? Alright, Gen 6 was also the last generation we got consistent generational fossils. Like, the only other gen that didn't have fossils in before Gen 7 was Gen 2. Do I take this? Do I bother? Yes. No one else is taking it. I will. I feel like, in comparison to Persian, it's not, like, better. Alright, I'm gonna say Clefable. Never mind. I was gonna say Clefable because it just seems like a better bet against Necrozma. But if you guys are content enough with what you have, then we can get items. Wow, these are shit. Blunder policy, I guess. Alright. Not like an option I'm content with. But, the best option there. Alright. Charmelon. We have Rock Slide. We have Rock Slide. Love a good bit of Rock Slide. Big Rock Slide fan. Alright. We should keep an eye out for other Gen 5 Pokemon, because who knows? Maybe that'll be what we use next in the Treadmill Challenge. Which will be continuing tomorrow. Yas Queen, indeed, indeed. Alright. I'm going to take a drink quickly. Please look at the guy's pics when you do Pokedoku. I will, don't worry. They better not be anything like last time, though. They better not be anything, like last Pokedoku, where, the top picks were all Guna Pokemon. Or, you know what, no, I'm not gonna say Guna Pokemon, you know. Pokemon liked by Gunas. We'll say it like that. Because, like, Vaporeon does not deserve the moniker of, like, Guna Pokemon, you know? Like, no one saw Vaporeon that way before some shit-ass on 4chan smashed his face into a keyboard. Like, public perception of Vaporeon these days is genuinely one of the greatest modern tragedies. An absolute travesty. Noah, why would you take Charmeleon? Alright, what do we have here? Cradilly and Galamister Mime. Felix was talking about Cradilly earlier, so clearly that's a sign. Dude, that Mr. Mime is fucking going at it. Maybe we should have chosen Mr. Mime. We should have. It has berries after it. And Gala Mr. Mime is one of your least faves. What's wrong with Gala Mr. Mime? Where's Mr. Mime in comparison for this? Alright. Okay, Steel Roller is not what I want to use, actually. Probably the exact same level. I guess I can tolerate that as an answer. Although I'm surprised the movie doesn't lower Mr. Mime, in your opinion. It raises it in mine. Like, they fucked that guy up in that. It was so fleshy. But that's why I like it. Youch. Yikes, that was a lot of damage. This Cradilly did a lot of crazy damage to my Lairon. We're going to have to push ourselves to the Dynamax if we want to complete this adventure. Alright. It may not have the weird hands, but it has the creepier expression. As in Gala Mr. Mime? Does Gala Mr. Mime have that creepy of an expression? I'm gonna go to database for this. Yeah, Gala Mr. Mime's just cheery. You clearly can't mean Gala Mr. Mime. He's just a cheery little guy. I just properly realised that little, like, ice thing on his chest, that little ice protrusion is meant to look like a tie. That is adorable. You do. No one needs to be that happy. Damn. Can't believe you hate happiness, Felix. Alright. It's like that Smile movie. Smile movie? Yeah, Cradilly doesn't really have much more than Lairon, but I'm still gonna, like, choose Cradilly over Lairon, I think. Nope. Failed that sneeze. No sneezes for me. Sad. Abysmal. Yeah, he looks like a psycho because of how big the smile is. Well, you know what they say. Never judge a book by its cover. I'm gonna spam Slash Bomb and hope it poisons. Mr. Rhyme, though, you like his faces. That's good, that's good. Mr. Rhyme is a funky guy. Honestly, maybe we should have gone for the berries. Partially because, like, I think Rob was probably our best chance. Having Shadow Ball and all. By the way, if you get a shiny star, you star me, then you have a solid name for it. This is a very, like, niche situation you have presented. I will be honest, Bruger. I hate to say it. We're getting fucked. What the hell? We will see if this situation pops up, but if it does, Cahir, if you were any superhero, who would I be and why? Oh, that's a good one. Like, I guess at day's end it's easy to be like Batman or what's it called? Iron Man? Because like both of those guys, like it's less that I want to be Iron Man or Batman, and more that like they're fucking loaded, you know? Like they got fucking deep ass pockets. And that'd be cracked, you know? That'd be very useful to have that much moolah. But that's also like a boring reason to answer answer that question. Your parents are dead though. That's a good point. I feel like most superheroes have like parental issues though. You know, like I'd ask you to like name like 5 superheroes with parents. Although I guess if you're presenting this question, you're probably at least slightly familiar with superheroes in that way. I'm gonna lower its special effects stat again, I think. Beast Boy would be cool. Because, you know, he can, turn into beasts. That'd be pretty fun, I think. Would enjoy. Saitama would be interesting. Not just because I like the one punch thing. Like, Saitama just kind of has superhuman reflexes in general, you know? Like, Saitama is like peak physique. I think we just lost, I'm gonna be honest. Because I don't think Charmeleon lives the sandstorm. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Well, that didn't go well. Okay, we got Lairon, a Charmeleon, and Cradily. None of those are shiny. Alright. I don't think we've lost it. We haven't. Okay, cool. That would have been bad if we had. You'll never speak of Cradily again. It wasn't Cradily's fault. It was honestly mostly Charmeleon's. Alright, let's try again. Like, I think if we'd gone any other way, we still probably wouldn't have come out that successfully. What was the other option? I can't remember. Oh, Mr. Mime. Cradily is pretty good, I like it. Yeah, Cradily is solid. You can turn into humans as well? Oh, we can? That's interesting. Then yeah, I feel like Beast Boy would be a pretty cool bat. Also green, good color. But yeah, Saitama, like, really can't. Yeah. Oh. You know, Saitama just has superhuman reflexes in general, which I think would be cool. What does everyone else think? What's everyone else's answers? You came into the chat with a question. Do you have a an answer in mind? Is this a pre-dwelt upon conundrum? Is this a solved game? You just wouldn't be one. Yeah, why not? Deadpool. Would I mean I'm guessing like the cancer would be included in this situation. Mimikyu. Like I'm guessing that would be like an in with the deal kind of thing. I feel like... Yeah, but you're funny. Also, like, you're entirely the superhero. Like, there's no, like... I guess that is the prompt. I know, in my head I was imagining just the powers, but no, like, I was incorrect there. Yeah, we could do Bug. The funniness would be there, that is true. Deadpool isn't that happy of a man, though. Then again, I feel like there aren't that many, like, superheroes without mental health issues. You can kind of, like, empathize with, what's it called? Yeah, I don't think any superheroes are mentally stable. Can't think of any you like. Interesting, not a superhero person then. And you'd have a girlfriend. Haven't seen after the first movie. Interesting. I think you should watch half of the second movie. Not the whole, just half of it. Trust me, that's all you want to watch of the second movie, but you should watch half of it. Gonna be honest, I feel like there are, like, better superheroes to choose if you want, like, a relationship. Like, Reed Richards. He has a wife. And can stretch. You would choose Gino from Super Mario RPG. Is he a superhero? Like, is that his thing? Is he a superhero? Because 1 gun, 2 he can one-shot any enemy in 1 hit but bosses. 3 he's literally got like, and he's the first Mario character to have a gun. I feel like there are a lot of characters in this question with, like, answerable by this question with guns though. And I feel like, I guess you did say godlike powers. I don't really know much about Gino. All I know about Gino is loads of people wanted him in Smash Brothers, and when Super Mario RPG's remake came out, I saw loads of tweets of people being like, why don't people want Gino in Smash Bros? He's like just not that present. Which I found very funny. Like, people picked up Super Mario RPG and found out the guy, like, everybody's been... Rob, do you want Ninjask? I want Ninjask. Ninjask. Alright, Sharpedo seems like a pretty good second bet. It's a dark type. Alright. I do not care for the scientist. But Mega Man Zero is a close second. Again, is Mega Man a superhero? Is a question I still can't help but ask. Alright. Sharpedo. Alright. And Ninjask is good against Sharpedo, which is an absolutely god tier Match up. I'm gonna say you keep your personality, but not your memories. You have the memories of the hero. But surely your personality is a culmination of your memories. Also, you said you wanted to be Deadpool because he's funny. But, like, I'd say, like, humor level is tied to personality, right? Seems a bit contradictory. I apologize. That was a little bit mean. Funny is part of his power. Like, thematically, I'd say so. Literally, maybe not. Like, I feel like there would be a debate as to whether or not you could break the fourth wall. Right. Let's dive ball. Nice. Oh, I'm good with that, Rapido. Because of the cancer fucking his brain and his regeneration, his personality changes a lot. So that's why he's the way he is. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't realize it was brain cancer he had. I knew it was cancer. I didn't realize it was brain cancer. Alright, everybody's got, like, good shit. And there's berries beyond Abomasnow, so that's my vote. I guess Abomasnow would be a bad fight for Rob, though. Oh, but now Isabella's gonna change from her bishop. No, never mind, she's not. She is sticking with bishop. Wait, when did she get a bishop? How many scientists have we encountered? She had a Dragonair last time I checked. And yes, fourth wall breaking is a superpower, because it's rare that a character can do it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, like, tie it in with, like, the brain damage. Being as to why he did it. Post-treadmill evolution. Indeed. Are there any other, like, loopholes like that that I can abuse? What's it called? Less an actual superpower of the character. And more just a trait. I'm gonna take a drink quickly. We really aren't doing this that much damage to the Scoliopede. Scoliopede. Alright. The Lich? Like Adventure Time Lich? Or like Dungeons and Dragons? No, I think that's the Adventure Time Lich. Welcome, the Lich. How goes it? I hope your life eliminating is going well. Same with your week. We are doing Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield today, looking for Shiny Necrozma. Alright. Oh, there's some good damage. OMG, it's the second best character in the lore. Who's the best character in the lore? Right. Simon Petrikov, you make a good point. Lumpy Space Princess? Alright. It's the little buddy that you can find at the bottom of the hole. You make a great point. All good points have been made. The turtle. Oh, as in the one who like immediately died? Like Jake was sitting on him and then he wakes up and immediately gets killed. You make a solid argument. I'm not sure I can bring myself to disagree. I don't know, I do like Finn. I think Finn is cool. Like, I get he's the main character, but, like, sleeping on that one vampire girl in stakes with the deep voice. Yeah, no, I was like, I was torn on him not being in, like, having that much time in Fiona and Cake. Like, he was there. He did make an appearance, which is more than I thought he'd get. But I would have also liked more, like, ooh, Finn the human, you know? I hope we get a second season I don't know, I'm conflicted, because on one hand, in the second season of Fiona and Cake, I think it'd be more interesting for it to be more slice of life. But on the other hand, I would like more Finn the human. Alright. Then Joss continues to be the GOAT. Alright. Let's go. But yeah, Fiona and Cake was good. Did they confirm a second season? I forget. I forget if we actually got a second season confirmed or not. That was not much damage. Maybe I'm no, I'm not overstating Ninjask. I'm stating Ninjask just enough. Ninjask has been stated and does not need to be stated anymore. Alright. Okay, it seems we got a lot of people who know about Adventure Time here, so I'm going to pitch an Adventure Time question. Fiona and Cake Season 2. A series focusing on adult Finn. Or Shermie and Beth. Your favorite episode in Adventure Time and favorite moment in Adventure Time is one where the spider bites Jake when they were in the vampire girl's house. I find it interesting that the Lich does not know Marceline's name, but that is a good moment. Alright, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny, and not shiny. Okay, Adult Finn, he's hot. It's been a while since you watched Adventure Time. Marceline is, like, one of the key characters, though. Alright. Canonically, the Lich and Marceline haven't met. That's... Fuck. I apologize for doubting you, the Lich. Oh, this was a blunder entirely on my part. I fucking pressed twice and quit again. Alright. No, it's fine. I got this. Alright, as per usual, the code is 00000002. Alright. But yeah, I don't know, like, on one hand, Fiona and Cake Season 2 would be cool. On the other hand, do like Adult Finn. But I would like to know more about Shermie in Better World, you know? Like, it was very hype. It was very hype when, we got, like, a glimpse of Shermie and Beth again in Fiona and Cake. Like, I wasn't expecting it at all. But it was nice to, like, actually get some Shermie and Beth content. Do heavily enjoy them. I, like, also, to put it as bluntly as possible, Shermie has the Finn sword. Like, I feel like Finn could still have a presence in the series. Adventure time is very limited, sadly. Understandable. Shermie and Beth are characters introduced in the finale. Yeah, Shermie and Beth are characters introduced... Oh, wait, it's my turn to choose. Oh, no, it's Paul's turn to choose. Shermie and Beth are characters introduced in the... Seismicide, I guess. Characters introduced in the finale of Adventure Time. And they are assumably Finn and Jake's reincarnations in the future. Right now you're playing Pokemon Scarlet, the DLC. You're supposed to be chasing the 3 ogres, but you stopped for this... for sandwich break. Understandable. Who doesn't like a good sandwich break? It's important to stay, like, well-fed when you're chasing, the Loyal 3, you know? It's like anything good. I saw a Lowland Dugtrio to the left, so I want to go left. I'm now realizing Aurorus is not a good matchup for the rest of the team. I have made a mistake. I apologize for my hubris. What if they did both, like how they did with the Modern World and the Adventure Time World? Modern World 1 and Simon's Head. I mean, not anymore, but, I mean, spoilers. What was it called? That would be... That is a fair point, and that would be interesting. Why does Seismitoad not have a single water attack? I'm just gonna scream at this thing. Nothing else is worth doing but screaming at the dinosaur. I'm starting to think none of us have anything good to do against this thing. I missed. I do love how they yikes. I do love how they kind of like wrapped in I'm not even gonna bother Dynamaxing, I don't think. Although I guess I maybe should. I just really like the shiny. It is a nice shiny. You need to rewatch some of it. You do. Adventure Time is peak. I went back and watched like a few random episodes a few months back, and I did enjoy. You want to see how Marsling will react to Simon missing for a while? That sounds interesting. That is a fair point. I feel like the conversation that they'd have to have after would be a good one. Cool, this is going well. We did so good choosing Aurorus, really. Aurorus was clearly the right choice. I'm sorry, Rob. Oh, wait, no, Rob... Yeah, Rob has Linoon. Mr. Me is the one with Xatu. Okay. I guess Rob still is owed an apology. But yeah, Fiona and Cake is peak. I'd highly recommend watching Fiona and Cake. Fiona and Cake very much felt like a franchise that kind of made a point in growing up with the viewer. to be a show that would more closely match the viewer's headspace. Like, it felt like a show made for the people who grew up with Adventure Time, if that made sense. A lot of, like, the issues and concepts it dealt with, hit a lot closer to home than I was expecting. And I felt like that was specifically because it was made to be a show that people who grew up with Adventure Time could relate to, and I respect the hell out of them for that, you know? Why did you reverse its stat changes? You just gave it more defense! How long has it been doing that? We need to get that stupid Malamar off her. I'm bullying you. It is quite, I'll be honest. This could be going better. Yeah, this fight would be over right about now if she hadn't just topsy-turvied it. Why do it again? Why do you keep doing it? Just got so much attacking events, right? Now it's gone again, thankfully, but... The issue is like, none of us have, like, any good Pokemon as well. I'm saying I should rewatch for years. Every now and again I just remember random side characters like, oh yeah, that. That is fair. I don't know. I find the best way, if you keep on, like... Sometimes I think it's good to just, like, think of, like, the episode that you want to rewatch and just rewatch it, you know? Like, you've remembered a side character. Why go through all the effort of, like, rewatching the whole thing when you could just rewatch the episode with the side character? Especially with Adventure Time, which is a very episodic show. Like, I went back and watched, like, the episodes where it's revealed that, Ice King was Simon Petrikov. That was a good couple of episodes. I rewatched the episodes where, Jake was a brick. That's a peak episode. I think that's one of my favorites, is Jake the Brick. Just an all-round thoroughly enjoyable episode. Okay, we've got Hatterene, we've got... Oh, Lycanroc. There are berries this way. I don't think they actually do anything, though. Maybe the berries weren't a good idea, but they're better ideas than Lycanroc. Jake gets bricked in the weed shack, exactly. Like Shoko, that is true. But yeah, no, like, honestly, like, if you've watched a show before, I feel like people are always like, oh, I've got to rewatch it, you know? I should rewatch that show. But you don't have to. You can just pick episodes. I do that often. I just kind of, like, go back and watch some random episodes of TV shows. Instead of necessarily feeling a need to... Why are the movesets in this so shit? I know, I just know that if I'm the kind of person who'd be like, oh, I should rewatch this, and then not do it. So if I just go and watch a couple of episodes... then I'm going to do it, you know? I'm not just gonna, like, avoid it. Alright. It's so annoying the NPC has the fucking Malamar. Well, how about that? Two squid things. No, one squid thing now. I'm just gonna start attacking it. I don't think we're getting to Necrozma. Bluntly put, we have not been dealt a good hand. Wait, Gmax Smite confused everybody? What? I was very worried when it pulled out a healing move there, I'll be real. I lost any confidence I had in this fight. Wait, no, it did heal it more. It just didn't show it. Alright. Yikes. Okay, that's good, that's good. Hey, come on, let's hit it, let's hit. Oh. Not quite, but, almost there. Linoon is small again. That's fine. I guess it is Linoon. I never really put it together that, like, it's Linoon as in... It's a line now, instead of a zigzag. Which is cool, don't get me wrong, I just didn't realize. I just did not put 2 and 2 together. Right. It's honestly impressive that Adventure Time ended up getting more content at this point. Because, like, that show's over 10 years old at this point. If only Ben 10 could get that. If only Ben 10 could get that. God, it would be so peak. There's an item lady to the left. It'd be so peak if Ben 10 got more. Got more stuff, you know. Oh, it's a Goregeist. Interesting. New Ben 10 isn't shit, but it isn't good. It's also ended. I've seen a few cool clips from it. I haven't, like, watched it myself, but, Body Slam's Ice type! I'm so dumb! But yeah, no, I've heard good things about the Ben 10 reboot. Like, I've heard it's not like as arse as a lot of reboots. But, what was it called? I want more from Ben Prime. Like, Ben 10 is another show that... Not in, like, the same... Okay, no, actually, that's not right. Ben 10 is a funny show, because when Alien Force started, it was, like, trying to mature with its audience. And then Cartoon Network decided that they didn't want that, actually. Which, a bit lame. Overwatch is on... Oh, it's Cloud, isn't it? But yeah, I'm now realizing Goregeist was the best choice because it's Ghost type. Sword and Shield Pokedex, including DLC, is catered to you specifically. Like 800 Pokemon, but still. It's 600, actually. So, don't worry, Felix. It is catered to you specifically. But yeah, I'd like a Ben 10 continuation, I think. I think that'd be cool. But, I don't know, I feel like, we're unlikely to get it. I'm fine staying with Aurorus, because I've got Thundy Wave. But I'd recommend, someone take Gorgeist. Sure, why not, Amelia? Alright. Yeah, leftovers. Leftovers will do, I guess. Not like the best. But, better than nothing. You're going to heal, do as much as you can. Noted, I think. Oh, yeah, because you've got, oh, maybe I shouldn't paralyze. You know what, yeah, I'll Dynamax. I'm just gonna Max Strike, because it should be Ice type now. Alright. I think we only have a chance if we confuse it. Maybe? I guess we'll find out. Xatu is weak to both Max Rockfall and Charge Beam though, which I would be a little concerned about, but I guess we will find out right now. Boop, boop. Ow. Yeah, lower its speed, that sounds fucking wonderful. To be fair, it was the fastest on the field. Okay, yeah, we got Max Hailstorm instead of, Well, how about that? We're not with that attitude. Watch this. Watch watch. Max Lightning. Alright. See? Now that was underwhelming. But now we have electric terrain? Which you love to see. Okay. I thought it zooming in like that was it hitting itself, but I guess not. Alright. You see, the hail is doing, I think, just as much damage as anything else. But I've got leftovers. You love to see it. You love the leftovers. Alright, this is my last Dynamax turn. Next turn, I can paralyze it. Which will do something, I think. Oh wait, it hit itself. Stop using Scary Face, you're the only person here with a super effective attack. I forgot how fucking stupid, how absolutely moronic the NPCs in like, the Dynamax adventures are. genuinely painful. Alright. So basically, TDLR, I am small. Alright, I'm gonna go straight for the Thunder Wave. There we go! Let's see how much damage that did. Alright, you might be getting more desperate, but now you are paralyzed. How does that feel, Necrozma? Bad, I think. I think that's the answer. That is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ouch. Okay, this could be going better. So basically, ooh. Alright. I guess Body Slam is probably my best move here, because it's stab, and it's stab. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. As long as it doesn't do anything too funky. Ooh, that might not be enough if it goes for me again. Yeah, well, okay, cool. GG, lads. We tried. We were not given a good hand, however. That hand was, I think, one of the worst. Which makes it impressive how far we got. You know? It's not about the Necrozma. It's about the friends we made along the way. And none of the friends were shiny, so it's actually not about the friends we made along the way. I'm just disappointed. It's about nothing. That was a resounding failure. Anyway, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly. I'll be back in just a second, and once I am back, we will be continuing on with Dynamax Adventures, so make sure to stay tuned. And we're back again with more Dynamax adventures. Alright. Let us get the link code up. And let us invite others. Okay. Code is same as always. Alright. Alright. Christina, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. Today we are doing Dynamax Adventures in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm looking for Shiny Necrozma specifically, because I'm a big Necrozma fan. Yeah, no, as I was saying earlier, I think all, like, fusion Pokemon are cool. IMO. Kyurem, Necrozma, Calyrex technically counts. Alright. You just drank a juice that actually tasted like vomit. Why did you drink it? No, I'm kind of interested. What did you drink? What is this drink? Is it Prime? I think it might have been vomit. Yeah, no. Are you sure you didn't just drink vomit, Ruga? Alright. Well, we kind of got to go left, don't we? You're in the Shiny Cleaveball stream. Oh, of course, yes. Welcome back. Yes, tragically, we did not get it in the end. Despite our best efforts. Alright. Scyther is a bug type. So, all in all, pretty good bet. To be fair, we've got like an actually like loaded group on our side. In the grand scheme of things. Frostlass, Doublade, and Rotom is like already pretty good. We might as well just like gun for items and stuff rather than actively like go to entirely remix the team, you know? Unless anybody's particularly dissatisfied with a moveset. Although I'm sure that Rob will... No ghost moves here? I mean, yeah, I'm sure you'll choose Scyther. You have Doublade, right? There are any ghost moves on Rotom, Mr. Me? Alright. You have Hex. Nice, nice, nice. Don't know why I expected the music to pause so soon. Whoa! Why did it zoom in so far? What the hell? I didn't expect that zoom. Kind of comical, if I do say so myself. Scyther is not quad weak to ice, I'm wrong. Once again, I'm thinking bugs should be weak to ice. They should be, though. I'm gonna be real. You know? Like, they shouldn't. Bug should not be weak to ice, because Bug is already fighting enough demons, you know? Do you guys think they should revamp Bug and Ice types more than they've already done with, like, Snowscape? Like, Bug and Ice types are generally considered the worst types in Pokemon. Do you think they should be given a buff to account for this? Christina, I had all I needed to shiny hunt Kleavor. I just didn't get lucky. Alright. I know how to shiny hunt. Not my first rodeo. I've not got a Dene. Never mind. I guess Electric type would have been bad for Scyther. And we could also maybe get Kit to adopt a better Pokemon. I might deliberately skip out on catching Vaporeon. Because I already have 2 shiny... You know, I could go for a 3rd shiny Vaporeon, actually. That would be funny. Alright. I guess I'm Shadow Ball. What does Aurora Veil do again? Reduces damage from physical and special moves in a hailstorm. Can you only use it in a hailstorm, or can you use it prior to the hailstorm? Alright. Did his tail slam when it hit the ground there? That's cool. Alright. Feel like I was having a train of thought, but I've forgotten it. But I guess that's kind of par for the course with me. Alright. Prime is such an interesting concept to me, because it kind of shows, like, the effects of YouTube on just the kind of, like, general youth. Like, my entire opinion of Prime is, You ever think the internet is all just one dude with a shit ton of AI? I mean, is this you about to, like, pull out the rug from under me and reveal that all 1,000 of my subscribers are like you on alternate accounts? Like, you about to, like, turn around and be like, it's me! I'm the guy with the shit ton of AI. And reveal that, like, everybody here is actually just you. Is this the punchline? Is that what's about to happen? Because that'd make a good clip. Maybe I'd actually get a real person. Alright. I feel like it's tending towards that. Like, I'm fairly confident most of my regulars are actual people. Mostly confident most of my regulars are actual people. Why are there so many scientists? I'm gonna go Beartick. I shouldn't have gone Beartick, but I went Beartick. We went Hatterene instead. You know what? This is revenge, so it's fine. Yes, I know exactly how to make AI and make alternate accounts. I was born tomorrow! Yo, congratulations on tomorrow. Alright. Shadow Ball. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Haha, you fool. I've been a robot the entire time. Dude, I should have known, really. Like, robot, like, it's obvious. It's staring me in the face at this point. Honestly, when I first saw your username as Silent Robo, I read it as Silent Robot, and I don't know why. It says shiny site that you can transfer it to Arceus. Indeed, indeed. Oh, okay. Fuck you, I guess. Uncalled for. You're the god of AI. Congratulations. Oh, and that's why you're born tomorrow. Because it makes sense the god of AI is born tomorrow. And now you're like time traveling and shit. Hey, you know, do you guys know Roko's Basilisk? Those are the words I'm trying to say. Do you guys know Roko's Basilisk? It's a thought experiment, Roko's Basilisk is. Are we all aware of Roko's Basilisk, or am I going to have to explain Roko's Basilisk? Alright. You know, Big Snack go burr. Like, kind of, but not quite. I can explain Roko's Basilisk. Let me pull it up just to make sure I'm getting it right. Roko's Basilisk. Alright. This is very long. Never mind, I'm not going... I just about know what Roko's Basilisk is. I can explain it without prompts. Basically, Roko's Basilisk is the idea that if today in the present, you're given the opportunity to support AI, yeah, to support the creation of an AI, if you help the AI come into creation, then it'll exist. And everybody who didn't help create it will be punished. Which means if you don't help with its creation, it might still exist. And then you will be punished for not helping with its creation. So the dilemma is do you help create Roko's Basilisk, which means it will come into existence, or has a higher chance of coming into existence, or do you not and risk getting punished for not helping? Dingleberry and Love Remoraid, how goes it? How goes it? I hope you've been well. I hope your weeks have gone well. Today we are doing Dynamax Adventures. We're looking for Necrozma. Kit chose Hatterene and then immediately swapped. Kit being an NPC. I'm not insulting an actual person, don't worry. You know what, Scoliped's a better option though. But yeah, we're looking for Necrozma today. You're just running your stream while running solo on Fortnite. Understandable, best of luck. You like Remoraid. Whoa, I honestly... I wouldn't have guessed that. That's no way I could have guessed that. But yeah, like, so yeah, like, the dilemma of Roko's Basilisk is, do you help create the AI, which will bring the AI into existence, or do you not, which maybe means the AI won't come into existence, but then, if it does, you'll get punished. Basically, the thing that annoys me the most about it is it's just like tech bro AI flavored version of Pascal's Wager, which is should you believe in God, which like thing is should you believe in God, because if you with the Basilisk, if you help create the Basilisk and it exists, you don't get punished. Like, that's the issue with it. If you help it come into existence and it exists, you don't get punished. If you don't help it come into existence and it doesn't exist, you don't get punished. But if you don't help it come into existence and it does exist, you get punished. If you help it come into existence and it doesn't exist, you don't get punished. Which means 3 out of 4 of the options, you don't get punished. But if you try to help it, you'll never get punished. So let's reflavor that. To be clear, I'm not like advocating for this. I'm just proving that it's just a stupid reflavoring. Let's reflavor that. If you believe in God and he does exist, you go to heaven. If you don't believe in God and he doesn't exist, good for you. But if you don't believe in God and he does exist, you go to hell. Which means if you believe in God and he doesn't exist, the exact same happens as if you didn't believe in God and he doesn't exist. So Roko's Basilisk is a philosophical problem. Annoys me just because it's like the guy wanted to stop this being like a thing about it's just reflavored. It annoys me. You can join the race, yes, Remoraid. Let's just finish this one up and then you can hop on into the next one. You didn't like RS. Ruby Sapphire? God of Pain, God of Regret, God of the Unwanted, yeah? You're thinking of changing your display name for YouTube. Understandable. I mean, yeah, let me know if you do. So it's a 75% chance then. I mean, yeah, but it's more like if you oh, school subject also known as RE, I see. You don't believe in God, are you bad? No, I don't think so, no. Like, I'm not pitching the problem because I genuinely believe it. I'm just telling you the thing because it annoys me how they just reflavored a, like, thing about God into being about AI instead. Like, they're the exact same problem with the exact, like, they're the exact same philosophical problem. It's just been reflavored to be AI instead of God for, like, a, It's just been reflavored to be AI for a more atheistic society, you know? I guess that's the answer, I would say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay, yeah, the code is 0000002. Or just 2. It's all zeros then 2. That's the simplest way to put it. So, if you want to join, done it. Understandable Light, welcome. Honestly, like, religious studies, there's one thing I remember about it. There's one thing I remember about it. And that is, the teacher always made the, like, PowerPoint slides for, like, it. I did it for GCSE. And she always did her own, like, PowerPoints for, like, lessons. And occasionally there would be spelling mistakes or other errors, other grammatical errors, and I always pointed them out. I always like put my hand up and was like, "Miss, you spelled that wrong." And she fucking hated me for it. I'm choosing Morpeko. She did not like me for it at all. Teacher's pet. No, teacher's pet implies the teacher likes you. The teacher's pet implies you're sucking up to the teacher, so they give you favorable treatment. That's not teacher's pet. I'm just making an enemy out of her. Like, I want to be clear. Like, correcting a teacher's PowerPoint slides does not net you in their good books. I know this the hard way. Teachers do not like, especially this teacher, did not like being corrected. Oh, there's berries to the right of the Magneton, so... You forgot to check the stream homework from a few days ago. Alright. Was a kid name right? You're just doxing him? Don't do that! Oh no, I just banned you. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I meant to delete the message. I accidentally banned you, Light. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You are unbanned now. I think. Yeah, you are unbanned now. I apologize. I meant to delete the message. And I entirely banned you. My point stands, don't say people's full legal names! Like, did I mean to ban you? No. Don't say people's full legal names in stream chats. Don't do that. Came back with like a flaming red profile picture, like Eruption Arc. Post-bannage. Just got a erase from existence before our eyes. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to ban you. Alright. But the Kangaskhan, yeah, I'm aware, don't worry. Alright. But yeah, I don't know, I was never that much of a teacher's pet in general. Like, again, like, I want to be clear. When you correct a teacher on their grammar in PowerPoint slides, that's not sucking up. And I don't mean this in like a, oh, I wasn't sucking up kind of way. I mean this in a, she fucking hated my guts for this. She did not like me. Right. RE teachers are just different. No, but like, they aren't. Because in terms of RE teachers, we had the one I had, who was like, she was alright. Like, I'm not gonna slate her. She was alright as a teacher, you know, she was pretty solid, and stuff. But, are we gonna, like, hurry up on it? Okay, cool. Your RE teacher's a bitch, and by the sounds of it, Felix doesn't like them either. But that was one RE teacher. I only had her for, like, off classes, but she was extremely nice. She was an extremely nice person, and easily, like, one of my favorite teachers in the school. We all seem to be doing pretty fine in the grand scheme of things. I almost want to suggest doing Pelipper instead, because I would find it easier. You know, I'll just go for the normal anyway. All three being some of the least sane individuals you ever encountered. Ah, interesting. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live in 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Don't dox yourself, M. I guess that's what the M stands for, Walter. Alright. In primary school, your RE teacher was a bitch. You had RE in primary school with different teachers? I just had, like, one teacher for the whole thing. M stands for Walter, exactly. Like Wario, exactly. Like Wario. What the fuck? Exactly like Wario. Oops. You also had a RE in a primary school with a separate teacher? I just only had one teacher in primary school, what? We had one teacher for the whole thing except Spanish and art. But in secondary we had to walk around the school. Yeah, no, yeah, it's like... Back when I was in school, back when I was a wee boy, a wee young man, We had one teacher for everything in primary school. And then in secondary, we had to walk around the school. You don't get it? You'll get it when you're older, don't worry. Right. Your RE teacher was fine in your secondary. So I guess Felix is the only one with the weird RE teachers. I don't think there was like any like consistent flavor of teacher in my school. Like that was like a pretty mixed bag in like each class, which led to, you know, mostly one teacher, yeah. Exceptions of RE and art in some years. Ah, fair, interesting. Your RE teacher had what? Okay, like, I think some things you don't have to say, you know. Found a blue one in her cupboard, oh no. Like, is this just a Mayan thing? Oh, Remoraid just hasn't chosen a move yet. I see. Alright. Well, sorry, I thought I was lagging. I did not mean that to be underhanded. I just thought I was lagging, and then I realized, oh, it's not a Wi-Fi issue. I apologize if that came across as what's it called? Aggressive. Your mom worked there before you were born, so the teachers liked you anyway. Dude, nepotism at its finest, honestly. Can't believe you. Alright. No need for Heliolisk. Alright. Light, enough of that. We don't need to know. I already said you don't need to share that. Don't continue sharing it after I'm like, let's not have that. You're not saying that's not what I mean though. I mean your comments are inappropriate. What is that psychic type, Mushana? Despicable actions you have done. You're right. I've been so cruel. All right. All right. Mushana time. Second Mushana of the stream. Interesting. Burger King or Mickey D's? Both of those are on the boycott list. Both of those are sending money to a colonizer state committing genocide. So I'm going to go with neither. Free Palestine. Alright. At least one Mushana for first stream from now on. Exactly. Alright. Sorry about what I said about the RE teacher. No. Okay, no. Mr. Me, what you said was like a fucked up, like, fun fact, you know? Not like fun fact. What you said was like a fucked up thing you found out. My issue with what Light said was he was actually sexualizing his teachers. Like, I feel like there's a different vibe between those two things, you know? I've never had Burger King before, and now is not the time to try it. Exactly, Felix. You have. I was just trying to make sure Mr. Me knew. Yeah. Sexualizing your... Okay, let's start fights in the chat. let's not start fights. I shouldn't laugh. I'm not helping. Right. You've caused too much damage. Have you considered not sexualizing your teachers? I feel like that helps. No damage having to be made. Nah, the fisticuffs are already out, bub. I'm already why I order. Yeah? You got your spinach? you got your spinach out? Like, I'm gonna be as blunt as possible. You've dug your own grave. Alright. What do you think of the nickname Luxury for your Poipole? Oh, I like that one, that's fun. Alright.
Logos minted.
Remoraid, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cahir Club. Yeah, it's been fun raiding with you. You're punching and poking, you're beating until they're broken. Giggity you. Alright. This is going well though, we are... You know what, I shouldn't say that yet. I should say that after it's over. I should not jinx it. We can wait until Necrozma's down before I start gassing up this run. Alright, yeah, this will be the final one of the day though, I think. I'm gonna do Pokedoku after this. Do love a good bit of Pokedoku. I should use Aura Wheel. Oh well. Morpeko's like another interesting Pokemon to me. Because Morpeko I think of like less of like... I don't know, I just always remember like a video of an official like Pokemon promo video. Yeah, it's like a Pokemon promo video where they were interviewing people at Worlds asking what Pokemon they were excited to see in Sword and Shield. And they interviewed one person who said Morpeko. Because because its hangry mode is very relatable. And that was when I realized, like, oh, I'm probably online too much. I don't know, it wasn't like quite that in like that kind of way, but it was like, everyone give me a God of War line. It is me, the God of War. You're welcome. But, I don't know, like, it just made me realize, like, yeah. I don't know, like, it just made me realize, like, me and, like, communities I'm in would be like, oh, cringe. But, like, fundamentally, like, there are probably still people who find Lechonk funny. You still to this day see Lechonk and like, Chonk. I have like a more poetic point here, but I can't enunciate it because my brain is too all over the place. Yeah, no, it's getting late here, to be blunt. Sorry, Remoraid. It is 20 minutes past 10. So it is about time to end off. Unfortunately, yeah. No shinies here, unfortunately. Any luck in other corners? Technically, 4 times 4, that's 16. That's a 16 in 100 chance for there to be a shiny. Alright. That went well, though. But, as I said, unfortunately, it is about time to end off. Well, not end off, sorry. Do Pokedoku. Do Pokedoku, then end off. That's the order of things. Okay, basically this is Pokedoku. You have to fill in... Holy shit! You have to fill in all the categories, so like, I just put Croagunk in Poison and Fighting, because it's Poison and Fighting type. Although, please don't give me any answers until I've already answered them all. Not answered them all. Don't give me the answers to categories I've not answered yet. So you can answer any, like, Poison and Fighting types, like Okidogi, Toxicroak. Feel free to like put that in, but like don't tell me the answer to categories I've not put in yet. All right. But also, it's wholesome. But also, 2019 was like a decade ago. Wasn't Hangry like acceptable then? No, I think it was already falling out of fashion as like a. No, I think, like, oh, hee relatable was, like, falling out of fashion, you know? Unless we forget Mr. Basculin, indeed. Alright. You want to say a Hoenn and Johto Pokemon? Please don't until I filled in the categories. After I filled in the categories, feel free to say answers to what would go in that category, but don't tell me answers before I fill them in, please. Alright, unfortunately, although Johto is present, no Scizors can be answered here. We got Monotype, Poison, and Middle Evolution. So, Johto, Middle Evolutions, and Johto Poison types. Is it better for the percentage to be higher or lower? The lower the percentage, the better. You have to get as low a score as possible. It's kind of like golf. Alright. Monotypes from Johto. Obviously, like, Togepi is a big one. All the starters, Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, all the starters are monotypes. Suicune, Raikou, and Entei are all monotypes. But I feel like we should probably go with a not at kind of answer. We should go with a actual Pokemon from the generation. Not legendary and not starter. Those tend to be lower things. Actual Pokemon from the generation. They're all actual Pokemon from the generation. Dunsparce counts, but I'm not sure about using it as a thing. We can go with the Croagunk, so it's a win no matter what. That's a good point. That is a good point. Alright. So, like, Fluffy, I guess, technically counts as well. I think that might be my answer if I can't think of anything else. But I don't think it's going to be that good of an answer, is my blunt point. Politoed? I'm feeling good about Politoed. 0.9! Right, did I hear about the Hashira training arc coming soon? I did not. I'll be honest, I've not actually finished the latest season of Demon Slayer. I started it, but I've not finished it yet. I feel like I ought to. But, I've just not got around to it yet. Alright, poison types from Johto. Obviously, Spinarak and Ariados are a big two. Quillfish. Music has stopped. That's fine, I guess. It's not fine, but it's fine. I feel like poison isn't all that rare a type, so there are got to be probably a bunch more around. All of the Johto starters? I don't think any of the Johto starters are poison. I guess maybe I should go to Middle Evolution first. Flaffy again. The music is from Black and White. Indeed it is. And it also just paused. It's Castelia City at the moment. It's weird doing it on my other monitor. It's been a while. I mean, from one of Johto types. Yeah. Ah, fair enough. Alright, I just wonder how Quillfish would actually do and that kind of thing. Alright, Middle Evolution. Marill is technically one, but I'm not sure if people would think of Marill or not. Like, how obvious of an answer would Marill be? Yeah, Flaffy, Marill. All the Johto starters again, but Middle Evolution's not poison. Piloswine. I'm gonna put Piloswine. .7, that's kind of high, but I think that's pretty solid. And then more poison types. I feel like there should be more poison types, and I just can't think of them. Because I can only think of Spinarak, Ariados, and Quillfish at the moment. Obviously, don't give me any, but let's go with... I keep on hearing the Sword and Shield sounds, I need to pause it. Let's go with... You know what? I'm gonna go with Spinarak. For Brugger. I know Brugger is a big Spinarak fan. That was 22%. Should not have gone with Spinarak. Made a mistake. I was doing well as well. Right, Hoenn Monotypes, Hoenn Poison Types, and Hoenn Middle Evolutions. Alright, Hoenn Monotypes. Only 4 of them! Oh, I see, so Spinarak was actually a pretty decent score, because it was under 25%. What was the 4th? What was the 4th I forgot? Because I used Quillfish, Spinarak, and Ariados. But there was a 4th that I did not remember. Alright. Hoenn Monotypes. Like Shroomish is a Hoenn Monotype. Crobat, of course. Was Spinarak second highest then? I'm guessing so. Unless, like, Quillfish was really low. Or Ariados. Unless one of them is really low. Yeah, Slackoth, Vigoroth, Slacking. Manectric and Electrike. Ariados was second, the other two was super close, so it was a good choice. Nice. Alright. Like Bagon, Shelgon, and... Yeah, Bagon and Shelgon, but I feel like those would be pretty high. I feel like I should go for a later game Pokemon, like Kecleon or Castform. Oh, the Castforms! You know what, I'm just going to put regular Castform. 1.6. I don't know if the other Castforms are normal and fire, or normal and water, or if they're just pure. But if anybody does have the actual answers to that, I would appreciate it now that I filled it in. Poison types from Hoenn. Seviper. You just got a shiny Seedot in Go? Hell yeah, congratulations. That's very hype. Sunny was 0.4. No. You know what? 1.6 is still pretty solid. Alright. Hoenn poison types. Seviper, obviously. Dustox. Seviper, Dustox. Still decent though. All non-starters were like 3 and below. Ah, fair. You found a few shiny Voltorb? Oh, hell yeah, congratulations. I forgot the event was on now, isn't it? the Outbreak, so they're doing Heat-Sway Voltorb, aren't they? Which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, there are going to be more poison types I'm not thinking of. There isn't a poison type trainer in Hoenn as far as I remember. So that's not quite a... You've got 4 boxes of shiny Voltorb already? Monotype probably your favorite category because of that. Because they often get, like, low scores. Yeah, okay, so Dustox and Survivor are the main two that have come to mind. Wurmple might be, but I can't remember. So I'm not going to put it down, I'm not certain. And then... Are there any, like, poison water types? No, I don't think so. I think it's only Quillfish. Swallow and Gulpin, of course. Gulpin, these nuts and whatnot. I'm gonna put Swallow. Am I gonna put Swallow? I'll put Swallow. I feel like Swallow might be high, but 15%, oh, that is pretty high, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I know Quillfish is Gen 2, but I was just wondering if I was thinking of Quillfish in relation to poison types in Hoenn. You have 7 boxes of shiny Milcery. If you put 1 in each box, genius. You cracked the code. Alright, and then Middle Sages. Obviously, we've got Vigoroth. We've got more than that. Yeah, we've got Vigoroth. We've got Dusclops. Dusclops could be a good one. No, Dusclops won't be a good one. Everyone remembers. Like, I think we get that you hate Gulpin. Gulpin is not. I feel like there are better options than, like, Vigoroth and stuff, though. Alright, yeah, Lotad and Nuzleaf. I'm gonna put Nuzleaf. I'm feeling good about Nuzleaf. Yeah, that's alright. And then Monotype Fighting and Middle Evolution Fighting. Alright. Monotype Fighting is, like, most. I'm gonna put Grapploct. You know what? I'm gonna put Clobbopus. 2.3, that's pretty solid. Not as solid as I was expecting, though, I'll be honest. And then finally, Middle Evolution Fighting. Okie dokie. Obviously, we got shit like Gerda. Oh yeah, obviously we got like Gerda and Choke. We got like Combusken and Monferno and Pignite as well. Trying to think if there are any later Pokemon that are fighting type. Okidogi is a legendary that doesn't have a middle Evo. Oh, okay. Did I say Okidoki? Alright. I think I'm going to put Pignite. I'm feeling good about Pignite. 4.4, that was alright, actually. Okay, so they got Slugma Balls, Sorkon D's Nuts, Gulpin D's Nuts. Felix told me to look at the results, though. I feel like there might be more, like Machoke on this dick. Not sure about the other ones, though. I'm not going to say them so I don't walk into them, but, Right, Toxicroak was the most common. Oh, right, yeah! Sneasel's Heatwave in form is low. Oh, Dusclops actually was the lowest here. Nuzleaf was pretty low as well, though, which is nice. Wait, how many did I get? 81. I got pretty solid. Pormo, but Pignite was only one above Pormo. Pignite was a good bet. Oh, right, yeah, Primeape counts now, but Primeape was a pretty high score. Porygon 2 was the least put middle evolution. Piloswine was also pretty low, though. Gramble was the least put monotype from Johto. Politoed was rather low as well. Spinarak was actually the lowest, so I did good there. Roselia was a... Oh, Swallow wasn't actually that high. I did get a couple of 4%, where I could have maybe avoided it. I mean, not that many. Clobbopus was, like, the main fumble there. Like, I did pretty good in the grand scheme of things. I think Krogunk was my only real fumble, but I'm not going to count Krogunk as a fumble. Over my dead body, I will count Krogunk as a fumble. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end off. Thank you all for joining. I hope you've all had great times. I love a good bit of raid action. Shame we didn't get any shinies, but hopefully we get lucky sooner rather than later. But yeah, tomorrow I will be back with more of the Pokemon Black and White Treadmill Challenge. Would highly recommend stopping by. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. We will be fighting Bryson, I think, as well as maybe doing Dragon Spiral Tower. Depends how far we get. We will definitely be getting Cobalion, though. I mean, we'll try to get Cobalion. But yeah, thanks, man. Take care. Shame no shines. Indeed. But no, it was fun, indeed. Fun night, indeed, missing me. But yeah, bye was an interesting one. Intriguing comment. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye and good night.